Hey everyone, it's Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Now in today's video, I will be doing a complete demo and review on the new Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer. Now let me tell you, I have never ever disliked a Bobbi product in my life. I feel like all the products across eyes, base, lips, brows, and cheeks have been very consistent. So I have very high hopes and very high expectations for this particular concealer. Not only will I be reviewing this concealer today, but I will also show you how I got this look right here. This is my go-to look for when I'm tired, exhausted, sick, and just feeling blah in general. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, which focuses on beautiful skin, bright eyes, very youthful brows, and a muted bright lip, then please keep on watching. So off camera, I applied the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream and this absorbed so quickly into my skin. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm also going to use the Hydrating Eye Cream because it says here to prep the under eyes with the Hydrating Eye Cream to refresh the skin and create a smooth canvas for the concealer. Just want to have the full Bobbi Brown experience. I had very little sleep last night, so when I'm extremely tired, my skin looks exhausted. It really shows around my eye area, so I'm going to be a little more generous than usual with my eye cream. Just going to apply a little bit more and just tap it in. I'm also using the Vitamin Enriched Face Base all over just to energize and recharge my skin. This is packed with vitamin C and vitamin E, so it's really going to help perk up tired skin. For as long as I could remember, I have always applied my foundation before applying my concealer, and I will be using the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation in the shade number 3. This is a sheer skin-like foundation, but it is definitely buildable, and it really does help to give the skin a beautiful glow. Now I'm buffing everything out using a full coverage face brush. Damn, look at that glow. Onto concealer now, and I will be reviewing the Instant Full Cover Concealer by Bobbi Brown. So this concealer has some pretty big claims. It says that the Instant Full Cover Concealer erases all evidence of exhaustion in a single swipe. Packed with instant line softening, brightening, and moisturizing ingredients, consider this concealer your fast pass to faking a full 8 hours of sleep. It also says that this is better than sleep. See? It says it right here. Product directions. For the fullest, most opaque coverage, use the doe foot applicator to swipe a generous amount under the eye, forming an upside down triangle. Blend with the applicator or your fingers. For stubborn dark circles, layer over corrector for the ultimate bright eye look. So what this basically means is that if you have super dark under eyes, you will need to pop on a corrector underneath your eyes before popping this baby on so you can get a really nice, fresh, bright under eye look. So let's talk about packaging. This is very similar to the Bobbi Brown lip glosses. So you have the clear plastic component with a black lid and it has a doe foot applicator. I have always been a doe foot applicator kind of girl. I just love the application of it. I feel like it's a cleaner way of applying your concealer, and you can always use your brush to blend it out. As you can see, I have two shades here. One is in the shade Sand, the other one is in Warm Beige. I like to have one concealer that's similar to my skin tone and another concealer that's slightly lighter than my natural skin tone, so I can have a really nice highlighted under eye look. So I'm applying this kind of like an upside down triangle. I'm using the full coverage touch-up brush to blend this out. Oh wow, that is super creamy, blends out so easily. I thought since this was going to be like a super full coverage concealer that it might not blend out as easily, but I am impressed. Right off the bat, I can definitely agree and say that this is a very lightweight concealer. It literally feels like nothing underneath my eyes. It doesn't feel like a full coverage concealer. It feels like a skincare product, and it really does feel hydrating on the skin. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, but this time I'm going to blend it out using my finger. So it does feel kind of sticky when you first start tapping it in, but it just warms up when it comes in contact with your skin in between your face and your finger. So it blends out so easily. It is super, super creamy, very lightweight and blendable. I don't know if this is translating on camera, but both sides look pretty even to me. I personally have always used a brush or a sponge to apply my concealer, but it does work really well with fingers as well. So this concealer does have a full coverage, as you can see. It is super lightweight. It feels so comfortable underneath the eyes. And I do agree, it does feel very moisturizing and hydrating right now. However, I don't know how it's going to perform in 8 hours time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check back with you guys at the 8-hour mark and update you and show you how this concealer looks. I'm going to show you how I applied the rest of my makeup. And this makeup look that I'm about to show you is one of my go-to makeup looks because it really does help to pick up tired eyes and tired skin if you are fatigued, if you are sick. This makeup look will brighten up your features and make you look more awake, and it's super easy to do in minimal time as well. So this is one of my favorite Bobbi products. This is the Retouching Face Pencil in the shade Porcelain, and I like to use this as an eyeliner and also as a matte highlighter. Brim the eyes to look more awake. Hit the brow bone to add lift. And the Cupid's bow to add volume. Blend away. This is the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in the shade number 24 Fresh Melon. Every time I use this product, I think of Ice Age and the dodo saying, "The last melon." I'm going to LA next week and I really hope there's Ice Age on the plane. All I do is watch kids' movies. On to contour. The best part about using a darker foundation shade as contour, you know that it's going to blend really well. Another favorite of mine, this is a long wear cream eyeshadow in the shade Goldstone. Is it gold or is it silver? Nobody knows. And that's the best thing about this. Subtle shimmery haze. I'm now taking Bark, which is a brown cream shadow, and I'm just going to pop that on the outer corners of my lash line and smoke it out. Now I'm just smoking out the outer thirds to give lift to the outer corners of my eyes. Curling lashes is super essential for making your eyes look super wide awake and more open. Look how fat this mascara wand is. This is the Eye Opening Mascara by Bobbi Brown. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. How sick is this mascara? Tiny amount on the lower lashes. But I'm just gonna pinch like right on the tip of my lash so it doesn't look clumpy. Now this is the Bobbi Brown Lip Crown in the shade Burnt Orange. I love this color so much. It's a color, but it isn't bold, it isn't super bright. It's very muted and very wearable. Using a clear brow gel through my brows, and this is going to be the last step because I am loving a very unkept, minimal, piecey brow lately. So guys, it's been a full 8 hours since I last touched base with you. So I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and my verdict on the new Instant Full Coverage Concealer by Bobbi Brown. So when I'm looking straight at my table mirror, it looks pretty good to me. I feel like at this distance, it looks really good. It's very flawless. The coverage is still very much there. It's very smooth. It hasn't really, settled into my fine lines, but I will have a closer look. I can see that there is like minimal creasing right there, but as you can see, it's like right into my wrinkles. You don't really see it unless I look up. But it's very easy to kind of smush back into place. And there isn't much of a concealer residue left behind on my finger. On the right hand side, however, it has sort of like clung to the little dots that I have close to the side of my nose. However, it doesn't emphasize them that much. I mean, it still has outperformed all the other concealers that I have in my collection, in my opinion. I am genuinely impressed with this concealer and its formulation. I have very dry skin, so fuller coverage products tend to cling to my dry areas. They tend to emphasize the dry bits of skin that I have like sitting on the surface. But this one is very flattering, very smoothing, very hydrating, and most importantly, it does have the coverage. It lasts a really long time and it does feel lightweight. I really do feel like Bobbi Brown has ticked all the boxes with this concealer, and I think I found my new favorite concealer. And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's demo and review, as well as this little makeup tutorial that helps to freshen and brighten up tired, dull looking skin. I am also on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter. I will leave my handles down below. I post every single day, so be sure to come over and say hello. I love, love, love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you all really soon. Bye.